Hello everyone, welcome to Stamp with Michelle Pepper, to my live or later class to go on Wednesdays at 1:30 New Zealand time, 1:30 p.m. New Zealand time. So you might be watching replay, but welcome anyway. So thank you for joining me. Let me just flip you around. Okay, today we are going to make a project, or two projects actually, but we are going to be focusing on not necessarily the bundle. Okay, so usually what I do is I have my class to go focusing on a bundle or a product, but I've actually done the Fern and Flora bundle before, so you are welcome to look at the classes in my YouTube channel. You can just scroll and see all the classes that are available, and we've done Flora and Fern and Flora bundle, or Moonlit Flora I think it's called, this week. Hey Ruby, how are you? Good afternoon. Yeah, so today mainly I wanted to show you how to do the Joseph's coloring. I'm not sure, there's a few names for it. So let me show you how to make that card, and then this card kind of comes from that, and I'll show you what I've done there. So let me just put that aside. Let me put this aside, and we'll just bring in the kit for when I say kit, this is my own kit. This is not kit from Stampin Up. So when you place an order with me this week, if you're in New Zealand, if it's over $50, I sent you a couple of card kits so that you can play with things. Hi Michelle, here for a short time. Oh, yep. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So let me just show you what we're going to do with this one. So it starts with basic white, and then we are going to be using stamps. We're going to be using ink blending. I'm just going to be using ink blending. You know me, I love my ink blending. So I've got 3 different kinds of green. We've got garden green, Old Olive. Okay, all right. Yeah, hopefully. I may have to answer if he calls again, just to let him know. Okay, what do I need? I need this. So I am going to start with all these colors. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm just going to open it up. If you don't mind, I'm just going to quickly text him to say doing a live. Okay, just sent a quick message. Okay, sorry, thank you for that. Oh my goodness, a little bit distracted. Okay, let's go with this. So we've got some color. Okay, and just really don't freak out. It's just blending. Okay, and it's very forgiving. So if you have, like, if you feel like you're not good at blending and you get like little streaks like that, it's okay. This technique is really cool. It's really forgiving like that. So I'm just kind of mixing 3 different greens, 3 different shades of greens. You could possibly start this with a lemon lime twist cardstock, the lightest of the, I would do the lightest, and then just build your color, right? So you can build it off lemon lime twist, or you can do like how I've done here. I'm building it off my basic white. Okay, so you just make this as dark or as light as you want it to be, and it's fun to play. This is just a fun play, and I guess it does get really inky. So okay, So just a variety of green. So I don't know if you can see in that card. See how I've got like different shades of green. Okay, so we can go darker if you want. I'm just making sure that I haven't mixed it. Yep. Whoops. Okay. Okay, just come nice green spots. Again, more. So you are just slowly building up the colors. Might want to do a bit more light green. I don't know. That fluoro green. Kind of bringing it up. Okay. So once you're happy with that, then you can put these away, and then next we will do our embossing. So we're going to, so I'm just letting it kind of dry while I close all these pads. Okay, move these out of the way for now. 1, 2, 3, all the greens. Oops, will you stay there? Be there. Okay. And then we need my fern. So basically I'm just stamping around and trying to get my nice, so the thing that we want as well handy is clear embossing powder. So I've put all my embossing powder into little square containers like this. I like a wide opening so that I can easily put my cardstock in it. Okay, so hence I do transfer my powder onto these. So let me see, we need the embossing, what do we call this again? I can't remember the word for it. There is a word for it. Buddy? Is it a buddy? Oh gosh. And that's just so to remove any static. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Versima ink, so it's clear ink, so it's just making it sticky. So I don't know, just kind of, so you can kind of see it, maybe not, you might not be able to see it because it's clear ink, but where I can see, so don't know if you can actually see anything at all, but we'll just go, just trust me on it. Okay, then do I want to go that way? Maybe I'll just change it a little bit. Okay, got there, and let's see how much I can do, because I will need to have some space to hold the card with. So you can't really see what's going on at the moment. But yeah, so for now, I'm going to stick with that for now. I'm just closing this to protect it. Then I'm going to go like this. Okay. Whee. So now you can see it once I put the powder on. Sort of. Yeah, on an angle. If I put it on an angle, then you can see it. So cool. So it will, so now you can see it, and then when you heat it up, which I will do now, so I'm going to heat this up first, so then I can hold this part to do this side. Okay, so just so these don't blow everywhere. Right, and now once I've heated up, you won't be able to see it again, I think, because it's just going to go. Let's have a look. Oh, can you see it's turning? It's melting it. just think it looks, it kind of reminds me, not that I've done it, but it reminds me of people chasing tornado. Random. Okay, and then, so now I can see where I need sort of, you probably can't, but I can. So then I'm just going to come in with a big, what shall I do? Maybe like that. Yeah, I'll do it like that. Okay, so it's kind of cool. It's a little bit random. Oops, that might have smudged it, but it's okay. Told you it's pretty forgiving. Okay, and then I might have there, might just want a little bit more here. Alright, and then just having a little, I think I just need a little bit here. And maybe I'll do it this way. Okay, happy with that. We haven't got to the fun part yet, so hopefully you're still here with me, Ruby. You get to see it, but I guess otherwise you can just watch the replay. Cool that you have the family over today. Oops, do I need that part? I don't know if that one is. Yep, I think so. I think they're good. I think we're good. Okay, so that's that part that I need to do. Alright, so one more heating. Like chasing it. Cool. So now it's all nice and clear. Okay. Then I can move these away. Might just give this a clean. Sometimes I know we've got the powder just goes everywhere. Okay. Swap that over. Okay. And then now this inky bit. This is the bit where it gets really inky. Let me just close this off so the powder don't go everywhere. Get your ink pad. Now I use a dark one, so I can either use Secret Sea, but I've got one Night of Navy already open. So these little ink spots are handy for this technique. So basically, you're just wanting to swipe right through, okay? And it's gonna look ugly. It's gonna be, but you can see how it all comes up now. Okay. And you're going to get really inky. Okay. And then I'm going to go right in and wedge right into it. Surprise visit heading off now. Yay! Okay, cool. That's cool. Enjoy your afternoon with your family. All right. So I'm getting all inky. Cool. And if you're watching, it'd be lovely if you are... if you can say hello. It's always, I kind of never know, right? So, okay. Just going to go get into all the nooks and cranny. Okay, I really want the dark to show up. Yes, I probably use up a lot of ink, but that's okay. We've got our ink refill. Not as much as you think, though. Right, now I'm going to make a start on the second card with all the ink that are on here, right? Let's not waste them. So I'm just making sure that these are really nice and really inky. Okay, just getting into every nook and cranny. Okay. Whew, quite a workout. Where's my other card? I'm going to take this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over the top, actually, or maybe the other way around, because then I can see. Whoops. You can see I've already made a start here. That was from the other card. Okay, I'm just going to go like that. And then I'm just going to go right onto it. So I'm printing. I'm printing with it. So I always love 2 for 1, you know. Might as well, if you can do 2 things with one color, one technique, why not, right? So, okay. Let's have the big reveal. Ta-da! So then I've got that ready for my next card. So I'll put that aside for now. But I've got this. Now that's not quite finished. Now we get a piece of cloth, or I just use tissue paper, toilet paper even. Clean, of course. And then you just buff it. Okay, and then just gonna go scroll in. You can see how it just brightens it up. So cool. Love, love, love this technique. And yeah, I mean, I've made it all green here, so it's a little bit monotone, and it's not as spectacular as when you do it with, like, you know, lots of different colors. So yeah, but I'm going for that look right here. So there you go. That's how you do Joseph technique. So basically you're just coloring and you're just inking it all up to make a really nice background there. So yeah, so now we've got a background. Probably from there. All right. So now we just turn this into a card, right? So what have we got? I have gotten this. So you can either do it like that. How's that? And that's just nice on its own. And then just a plain greeting would be fine. But we're just going to jazz it up a little bit with our embellishments. So what I'm going to do, actually, yeah, let's go straight on here. Let's go straight on to this. Let me just use my bone folder to kind of put it down. It's all good. Yeah, like that. And then that goes on there. Did I have it like that? Did I have it like that? I think I had it like that. I don't know, I like the look of it this way. Okay, so I use my green glue lots. Come on, it was working before. Okay, I think I just pulled out a piece of gunk. Okay, so just don't put glue too close to the edge, because it's liquid, and so you want it to be, you don't want it to kind of ooze out and make a big mess. Okay, happy with the placement, then press it right down. Okay. Alright, and then I'm just going to do this ribbon. Just kind of like a zigzaggy look. Straight down the middle, why not? Okay, we just do that, and then what I will do is, let me just put that in place and get my double-sided tape. Tape that on. Maybe tape that one on as well. Okay. All right, and then what I need to do, okay, I've got, so you've got a piece of cardstock here, so we should be able to fit in. Now I'm going to use Secret C. It's my new black, so I use it for everything. So I want that, and then I want the moth. And a moth. Which way? Should I do it this way? Just making sure that I have room. And then the little butterfly. Okay, that one's a little bit, that's okay. So what you do is you stamp it all out, color it all in, and then cut it out, or as I have done, I cut it out, cut them out, and so we just need to color it. Okay, so I have used, I brought in another green, didn't I? Did I bring in another green for this? No, I kept it to the same colors. So I've got my Mossy Meadow. Show you what I've done. So dark old olive, that's what I've done. I'm using old olive. Okay, so dark old olive, and let's just do one color. I mean, you can do two, which is what I've done in the original card, but I'm going to make it dark. Okay, I'm going to make the leaves dark. Okay. So this is therapeutic, I find. Okay, and there's a little bit of green here. So really basic coloring, but I love our stamping blends because it just is so nice to color with, and it's so vibrant, the colors, the ink, I just love it. Okay, here we go. So I've done the green, and then the color, we're going to stick with Golden Glow. We are going to, oh, actually, I think I'm going to change this. I might do Berry Burst for this one. So this one, I have done this in Golden Glow, but I do love the Berry Burst with this, so let's try Berry Burst. Okay, so I'm going to do, so I'm going to use both the light, and so the big petals, I'm going to do them in light, the big flowers, you know, the blooms. So I feel like flowers tend to be like a deeper color when they're at the budding stage, when they're small, and then as they bloom and as they get older, for want of a better word, they kind of lose its vibrancy. That's how I feel. Okay, so I'm going to make that light. I do like that color with the greens. What would you make your color, your flower be? What color? Do you have preference? I guess it depends what coloring you have, what coloring tools you have, huh? And then the darker one for the little buds. Don't think you can really tell because it's such a small amount, but I know what I've done. So here, if you really want it to be sprinkly, so we've got that. So to bring in a bit of yellow. Maybe I'll bring in a bit of golden glow, which is the bright. This is the pen, the shimmer pen. So I'm bringing that in. Ooh, don't know if you can see it, but it's a bit of a shimmer. Okay, and then, so as you can see, this is quite popular at the moment. Oh, what color moth shall I go for though? Pink moth, or keep it to golden moth? I could just keep it to golden moth. Should I just use a shimmer pen because I have that? Oh my goodness, asking me is there a score in the game. Okay, sorry dude. Did you not see my message? Okay. Don't know what he's up to. Yeah, I think the team, the boys are playing right now. They're playing at 1 o'clock. Oh, I think they're playing at 1 o'clock. And I didn't get around to watching the game, because you can watch it live on YouTube as well. Okay, so got those. All right, and then should have a piece of paper as well to do the stamping. This is all, so the label, these are all from the Fern and Flora stamp set, so you've got that as well. So I'm going to do that. So I've got that now, but I am using a different saying. I want to say wishing you good things. Okay, so I'm going to use my, no, just want to use that. Wishing you good things. So it could be a happy birthday, could be just thinking of you, could be thank you. Ooh, I didn't stamp it straight, but hey, it's the hallmark of handmade, not professionally made. Alright, so yeah, there we go. So I don't know if you notice, right? So what do you think? This have been colored with oh, there's some score. Apparently it's a good comeback from being down 2-0. Okay, so I don't know what the final score is, but anyway, sorry, so distracted. So yeah, can you see one has like the color, we've colored all the, so that there's no whites showing. So I don't know whether you have a preference of which we should use. So first, where is that little piece? That little piece is here. Let me just grab that little piece. So that piece is going to go on there. So I can actually move these out of the way now. Okay. So hopefully we drew at least. Oh, apparently it's 2-all, the board says. Okay. So we've got that. And then we have that. And then we have that. Now, is it too much white? Do we want... Okay, let's just do it. You look better, team, huh? Okay, I should have done that before, but never mind. I am going to color it in with Mossy Meadow, light Mossy Meadow. Now I'm going to try and pull it off. This is crafting on the go. Woo! It's not sticking down. That's okay. I'm going to do that. Alright, I'm just going to... wait. It may blend too much. What do you think? Should probably use my... probably should have used... They kind of almost look like one color now. I probably should have used the Old Olive. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, it's a little bit too dark. Everything is too dark. But that's okay. You will not do that. You can use a different color. See, I am the guinea pig. I do it first, and then you can improve on it. Improve on what I have done. Isn't that cool? Isn't that like the running joke, isn't it? It's like women are better because God made Adam first, and then he corrects any mistake that he had made with Adam to make Eve. So Eve is the perfect one. It's heresy! Alright, it's coming together. It's all very one color. I should, really should have done maybe. I mean, it's lightening up, so you can actually see the difference. I did use dark old olive, and then I thought if I use light mossy meadow, it might be okay. Oh well. Okay, so this is a popular trend at the moment, to color off, instead of your white showing, you're coloring it with a color. Right, so I'm going to put that there. That's what I'm doing. And that's going to go on here. And so that will be in... thought I had my bigger one. 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Heather. Sorry, I don't know how long you've been on. I wasn't watching comments, like yeah, but great to see you here. So just did this on like using the Joseph coat technique. I'm just going to put it on here like that. Right, and then I'll just put my little moth on here. You can see how it gives it a lot more. It's just like a bit more color, isn't it? I think I want it there, and I want it there. Something like that. Okay, let's not overthink it. Gonna just do it. Okay, I might bend this up a little bit. Kind of here. And that one, actually, I do want to pop it up on a dimensional. Oops, not grab 2. Okay, just going to do it that way. And then that one, I'll just put it on here. Okay, and that's our card using the Joseph technique. So I've got that there. I'm happy with that. Alright, so what do you guys think? So that was one in Berry Burst, and that one is in Golden Glow. What do you think? I do like the Golden Glow. It's a little bit brighter. Oh well, I'm happy with it. If I feel like I need a change, I can always cut these flowers. I can do another load. Yeah, if I need to, I can do it. But actually, I think I'm just going to leave it. So that's our first card. Now, second card is that. So we used, what did I do with it? So from that, right, before I buff it off with a tissue, I actually use it as a print. So I print it onto a cardstock, and then I'm going to then use this. So I'm using the same colorways, I believe. See, you can go with light or dark. So I'm just going to color it. Maybe bring this back in. Okay, let's move this one out of the way. Move these all out of the way for now. Okay, so I've got more room. Okay, so just going to color. This is kind of like going for that whole nature journaling look. Don't know if any of you do that or remember doing it for school, or if you're still practicing it now, but it's cool. Okay, so if I want it a bit darker, let's just go for a little bit more color. Then, I wonder who we played. Somebody just messaged, what a great experience. I wonder if we played the Australian team. It's a very green card, isn't it? Okay. But it's cool. Just bring in a bit of light. Just to brighten things a little bit. Okay, so then all I do is, now I'm going to trim this to size. So I believe, let me just grab this. Oh, upside down. Okay, I'm just going to trim this down to about here maybe. What did I make this? What have I made this? Let me have a look. I think it's 9.5, but I just want to double check. Oh no, it's 9. Okay, I've done 9 and 13.5. Okay, let's go for that. 9. Okay, so I can cut a little bit off. And then 9. Sits around about right. Okay, and then 13, did I say 13? So let's see how we go. Yeah. Wait, 13 or 13.5? 13.5, I think. 13.5, right. 13.5. Do like that though. Let me just, okay, like that. I've got my cousin here, so he's making noises in the background. Last time in the video he was talking a lot, and I told him this, please do not make any noise. And so what does he do? He's not talking, but he's moving around. Okay. So this kit. So now we have this. Okay. Well, I'll move these aside for now. So that is going to go on here. So now I wanted to show you another little trick, which is how I don't know if you can see the lines, and it look like another piece of paper. You could do another piece, that's easy, but I've made this so that it's actually just one layer, right? So and I just wanted to show you that little trick. So first of all, let's just glue it down. don't glue it down just yet. I've got this. So I want to put this right across here. So I'm going to have double-sided tape. Around about there. So it's kind of the lower third of your card. Okay. Okay, put that one there. Alright, and then this piece is long enough, so I'm just doubling them up. Oops, I forgot. Silly me. I forgot to bring out my I forgot to bring out my silicone mat. That was what that was for. You see, it was stuck to my pen. Hey Gail, how are you? Thanks for joining me. And so, okay, so what I want to do now, actually, because can you see that? Because I've doubled it up so that, you know, I don't waste my thread. And I just kind of want to do like a little crisscross thing happening. Yeah, so very loosely, something like that. Okay, and then that's going to go on here like so. So glue it right down. So again, can you see I don't put too close to the edges. Now let's line this up. Happy with that? Then we press it down. It moved as I went to glue it right down. Okay, here you go. That was meant to be down here. That little spot there. Oh well, it is what it is. That was supposed to be here so that it's covered up by the oh well, I've glued it down now. I'm not changing it. I'm not ripping it up. Okay. All right. But what I wanted to show you was doing this. So, because I need to see it, so I'm going to do it at the front. So I am just going to do like a little score line. So using is it going to go through? Kind of, yeah. Otherwise, I'm just going to go with my bone folder. Okay, so I've just made a line. And then the same. I'm going to do it here. Okay. That might have been, that could probably go a little bit closer, but that's okay. It's what it is. Okay. So that's just another feature. Now I'm gonna move this down here and use the bottom track. But I'm just lining it up. Where is the line? Okay. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but I've just made those lines. So, but because I wanted it to come up, see how this is, so I've turned it upside down, and now follow the line and follow the, and just use my track. Where's my track? Should be alright to go. Just extra little detail, you know, you don't have to do this. This is, and it's probably easier if you wanted to just get the another piece of cardstock. But I'm just wanting to show you different things you could do. Whoa, I can't see now. Wait. Just following the line. Oopsie. I don't know if it's actually working. I may have made a mistake here. Oh well. Yo. And then another lot. Just using that. So you'll have a raised on the other side. Have I done this bit? I have done this bit. I just haven't. Have I done this bit? Okay, the bottom bit. So I just need to do the bottom bit. Okay. Okay. So there you go. So there you go. I don't know if you can see it, but it's raised. It's kind of giving it a frame look. Oh, okay. So that's one way of doing it, so that you don't actually have to use another piece of cardstock. Okay, and then basically the rest of this card is pretty simple. We just kind of need to put that on. More flower. Okay, more colouring of flowers. It's going to do that too. I'm going to do that. And then we're going to stamp Your Kindness Means So Much, which is in the Scalloped Blooms stamp set. And I have pre-done this. So there you go. Your Kindness. So I've done it embossed in white and black. Do want to colour this in. So I am colouring it in with Peaceful Pine this time. So we've got quite a few greens. And so showcasing most of them in this one. And we're going to do the whole... We're going to be on trend again. We're going to colour the whites. So I think the first time I saw it done was by Martin Mayhem. I think it was Martin Mayhem that I noticed did that first, which is quite cool. And then flowers. This time, this is going to be the crisp cantaloupe. We go for the dark. I think this is dark. Yep, crisp cantaloupe in the darker color, and then in the lighter color. Oh, I just missed out a bud there. Right. There's like a little dark. Missed out on this bud. And I just make that a little bit. In fact, I could just use the shimmer for this, but I haven't. Oh, okay, and we wanted to color that in. What with? I think it was with light green, light old olive. I think I'll do it with light old olive. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Because it's light color, it's probably alright if I go over. Okay, this could be a game changer for you if you didn't like the white. What's the difference between coloring it, stamping it straight onto an old olive cardstock? Well, then your flower will be green as well, right? So this way you get to have your flower in whatever color, not compromised by a green base. Another way to do it, I guess, is if you stamp the image. No, the lines will be white. I was going to say do embossing, but the lines will be white, but not the actual solid part will be whatever color cardstock you have. Yeah, so that's cool. You could use coloring pencil if you want something lighter. But I do like this. Okay, we're nearly there. And so, have you heard the news? We are allowed to share now as demonstrators the exciting news from Stampin' Up, having a foiling system, hot foils. So I actually didn't know anything about it because I am so tunnel vision, if you like. I don't know what you want to call it, but basically I've stuck to just using Stampin' Up. So I wasn't looking at what's on trend. Come on. Is there anything coming up? Yep. Yes. Okay. Just kind of trying to dot some. You know what? I might actually use glue dot for this. Whee! An avalanche. Okay, just gonna do some glue dotties on here. Pick that up. Pick that up. And so we have hot foil. This whole new system. So, don't know. Do you know anything about it? Have you heard anything about? Do you know? Were you already? Up with the trend and know all about hot foils? What do you think of it? Will you buy it? I don't know. Okay. Here we go. We've got that. Just lift that up a little bit, and then that's just gonna go on here. This is a little bit loose. I was so cautious that I have, it's okay, I can make it loose, it's fine. And then that's just going to go like that. I'm going to do it like that. Okay. Give it a big glue, big dollop of glue. And then this one, right, so what I want to do is I want to cut this and make it smaller. So right about here is good. Might even make it smaller, but just want to trim that off. Okay, we're nearly done. So we can have one long look, but I'm just going to cut it because I can, and on an angle this time. Just making it a bit straighter. Okay. I don't know. I might not like this after I've done it, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, I'm just going to do it like that. And so we are going to use our, what you call it, this thing, mini dimensionals. Your kindness means so much. It's cool. I love that saying. All right. You know what I forgot to do is put the gems on. Is my gems even here? Yeah, they're there. And then have this big, big, big bow that would just go right here. Everything looks so much nicer once you've got a big bow on there. All right. So here we go. That's our second card. Just like that. All right. And then what else do we need? If we wanted some gems, why not? Always fun to have gems on. Tool, just picking up. Shall I have green, white? Not this, not Secrecy, I think. This one I might want to just go with clear. Just kind of like a little flowy. Yep, I think we'll do that. Just go like this. Just mix and match. One, two. Where would you put it? Just spread them out. Okay. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, and then these ones, bring them in. I might just put some of my gems as well. And will I do a darker one? Actually, I don't think we need to because of the sparkly green. So I don't think we need gems on it. Okay, so there you go. That was using the Joseph Technique card. Oh, that's in a different language. Okay, there's a comment there by, is it by you, Gail? It's got a, oh, it's a hello. It looks like a different language. Anyway, and then we've got the second card here. So I hope you enjoyed that. So that was technique using the Joseph's coat technique, color technique. And then what I've done is, before I buff it all off, I've actually used it as a print and printed it on a piece of cardstock, and then make another card out of that. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it. And if you are in New Zealand and you don't have a demonstrator, and you need someone to buy Stampin' Up products from, I am available. I am your girl. And so yeah, and when you place an order with me, you will get free card kits such as these ones. So these card kits, you get a kit for this and a kit for that in the mail. I'll send it to you, and yeah, just to say thank you for joining me, and thank you for being a customer. Thank you very much. I hope to see you next week. Yeah, it's school holidays now in New Zealand, so yeah, kids might be around, but yeah, it's all good. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.